Everybody. I just wanted to check in with you. We're coming down to the stretch. We have 2 weeks left of class, and it's going to end with the next assignment is due, which is Sunday, April 30th. It's another reflective essay, and it's the last essay that you'll write for my online 101 class. I decided to make another reflective essay, but it was a different take on things, rather reflecting on, you can reflect on the past. This one's about the reflecting on the future. And your future specifically, I think the best way to design your essay, 5 paragraphs, again, 600 words minimum, you can write more, is to focus on your future first in the intro and like the first body paragraph or so, and maybe even a little bit longer than that. But then also talk about the history of, I have in the assignment, I mentioned mankind. Where are we going in the future? What do you think? About 2 million years ago, there were one of our ancestors. There were many ancestors coming out of Africa, in and out of Africa. One was called Homo habilis, and that was the name given to this creature that walked upright, was bipedal, binocular vision, of course. And then one hallmark of that ancestor's life and history was the ability to make tools to improve their lives. That's what you make tools for, right? To use them. But we're still doing that. And then one dramatic example of that today, modern day, is our artificial intelligence, AI. And it's been in the news lately in the last couple of weeks. That's why I decided to go in this direction with this last essay, a reflective essay, it's number 6, on the future. Your future too, personally, but then the future of mankind. We have a long history behind us. We're relatively new to the planet because the dinosaurs ruled planet Earth for about 250 million years ago, 250 million years. They've been gone for about 65 million years. And then it took time for other creatures to evolve with binocular vision like us. The dinosaurs did not. They're like birds. They look out of the sides of their head. And then it took an even longer time for our ancestors, ape-like ancestors, to become more human-looking and less ape-like looking, and then walk on 2 feet, and also make tools, and then eventually over many millions of years and down the road, come together in tribes and so forth. Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo sapiens. Homo means man in Latin, sapiens means wise in Latin. And then the Neanderthals came before us in Europe and elsewhere, in Eurasia. And then they died out as modern man was moving up from Africa into the Mideast, and then the Far East, and of course Europe to the West. And so they, the exact reason that Neanderthals died out is speculation. Actually, a volcanic eruption happened. It was thought in northern Europe and in Russia area, and then killed many of the animals that they ate. But it's also, there are various reasons. I don't think you put your finger on one of them, but adaptability and so forth. The modern human brain is a bit larger, and they look a little different. But anyway, my point is, you can look at where we came from. It might be a good thing to do that, actually, and then project where you're going to go with your life, your immediate future, your long-term plans. But then this is also about humanity. And then definitely include at least 1 paragraph in the interior on AI, artificial intelligence. Elon Musk, the very smart Tesla owner, of the Tesla factory, and other businesses, SpaceX, and now Twitter and other businesses, he thinks we should, he mentioned recently, put a hold on AI for about 6 months to assess, so that it doesn't take over and take over us, because it can grow at a much faster pace than we can. We're stuck in the physicality of being, and we're moving around in these bodies, and we can only do so much every day before we have to put our heads down and go to sleep for 8 hours, approximately. And so, we're tired, but AI doesn't sleep. It can keep growing and growing and growing. And I see what he means by the threat, and other people see a threat too. In fact, President Biden is looking at regulating artificial intelligence. I just read a story today on one of the news channels. So if you make a reflective essay about the future, all that I just mentioned, it's in the assignment as well, in our module, and then just give your thoughts about it, because you're young, so you are the future, as they say. And what do you want to do to help yourself and help your family and help your fellow human beings? And how are you going to do that? And what is going to happen to us? If I just talked about Homo habilis, one of our ancestors 2 million years ago, what do you think things will look like 2 million years from now? Will we look the same physically? Because Homo habilis doesn't look like we look. Upright and binocular and able to work with his hands. He's commonly called a handyman because he can invent tools. But if you would see him, must say it's kind of a human-like person, but not a modern human being. So 2 million years from now, what will modern human beings look like? Will be different? I think we will. Not sure how we will, though. That's up for you to speculate in this reflective essay. But read and reread the assignment I got there for you. We're coming down to it. We have this week coming up, and then the following week, ending on Sunday, April 30th, when your essay is due, and then that's it. That's the end of class. So as soon as you turn in that essay on this essay number 6, reflective essay, due no later than Sunday, April 30th. That's it. You're done with my class. I'm going to put grades in to Lola, which is the official grade upload site, and I'll have them in. Should be by right about Wednesday, May 3rd. But our class ends with when you upload your essay. I'm going to check in with one more short video next week, just to check in with you and let you know, remind you again that our class is coming to an end. I'll throw up a short quiz again and discussion for some points, and that's going to be it. So we have this coming week and the following week, again, April 30th, when you upload that essay, no later than April 30th. As soon as you upload that essay, our last reflective essay that I'm just talking about today, the module's up and running. As soon as you upload that thing, you're done. Except look for a short quiz this week and next, and do those. And then with the final essay, then you're done. And so I'll check in with you with a short video reminder. It won't be very long next week as we come to a close. And I wish you luck in your future. Check and see if you have to take 102. It depends on your program. Many programs, maybe even most, you do have to take 102, but some, a few that you don't. Check with your advisor. And I'll check in with you next week. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.